We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. But we are against those.
Something big about to happen. I hear the beat tapping. We some fly rhyming felines rapping on the track. Better yet, grab a gat, cause we hot like. And so doors closed, windows up, cause that's the way we like to ride. Windy City hitting. Check mic 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. What's up, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Speak Your Mind Radio. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Miss Hip Hop, aka Queen Star. And today we have a very dope artist with us by the name of Undefined.
What's going on? How are you today?
What's up, man? I'm good. How you holding up during this stay at home, aka quarantine time?
Man, it's not too bad. I got a lot of free time to kick it with my family and whatnot and catch up on some music, but I'm just going crazy, man. I'm used to working 2 jobs at all times, so having so much free time, I'm anxious, bro.
Hell yeah, I definitely felt that. Okay, so Undefined, why don't you tell the listeners where you're from and how you like to get down in music?
All right. Well, I'm originally from Stockton, California. I was born at St. Joseph's, but I moved up here to South Lake Tahoe when I was about 5 or something like that. And I was just bouncing back and forth between there and here. And then, yeah, I've been repping Tahoe for my whole life, though, and I just get down fucking any way you want me to, bro.
That's what's up. Okay. Alright, so I like to start off all my interviews with like an icebreaker question for the artist. So you ready?
For sure.
Alright, so it's Saturday morning. What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Shit. To be honest, I normally get up, grab my phone, check all my messages, and smoke the stove.
Hell
go get coffee.
Hell yeah. I knew you was going to say that. That's why I asked you. Yeah,
That's what I'm doing right now, to be honest. I'm
serious. Like, I know, man. I'm like, your music tells a lot about a person. Feel me? You know, so I already knew that. So that's
right.
All right, so Undefined, you are signed with the famous Double Vision record company. The same label both Sandy C and Elegant Speech are a part of, which is freaking awesome because, you know, I had a chance to review their music too, and all of you guys are amazing. So
Thank you. I appreciate
you're welcome,
that.
for sure. So what's it like working with some of the South Lake Tahoe artists on different projects under Double Vision Records?
It's cool, man. I think we all have a unique style or a unique asset we bring to the table. So it's cool. You know, whatever I'm feeling as far as what I need for a feature, I know I could go through my label and get basically anything I need because of all the diversity we have through there with, I don't know if you know of our other artists like Tipsy and whatnot, that's my boy. He does like other rap shit and he could sing too. And then, like I said, if I need a female MC, I could hit up Elegant, or if I need the higher notes, I'm gonna hit up Sandy.
Yeah.
So it's good to have those options and not have to necessarily go outside of our own team, you know?
Exactly. You guys have a strong support foundation, and I like that. So, you know, I can tell by listening to your music that you fell in love with hip hop, and you can also tell you were influenced by various artists. So who are some of your greatest inspirations in music?
That's hard because I feel like it's always changing. I'm always adapting. But I'd say some of the biggest ones, it seems obvious, but like Eminem, Tech Nine, Strange Music, Hobson, Funk Volume.
Hell yeah.
you know, a little bit of everything. It's hard to pick. Like, people always ask me what's my favorite artist and whatnot, or my favorite track, and it's just hard, man. I like so much stuff. A lot of underground stuff too. When I first started in the scene when I was 13, and I first started finding all just the local artists out here in Reno and Tahoe and stuff. I got some gold albums out here, man. I still have a few in my car that I slapped just from people that live down the street, you know, that made it. and I've used a lot of that as inspiration. Like, there's this group Superhero Life, that like Elegant's brother-in-law and Sandy's brother-in-law, he was a part of, and they used to do big stuff, and they're super dope. And I've used a lot of inspiration from stuff they did back 10 years ago, you know.
That's what's up. I like that. You pull your inspirations from all over. I like that.
I try.
I do the same thing, so I feel you. Okay, so Undefined, I not only had a chance to sit down and listen to your music, I was able to kind of get to know you too. So I want my listeners to have that same pleasure. So I'm going to be asking you some questions I just want to know about you as an artist.
For sure. I'm with it.
Cool. All right. So tell us, like, when did you first start to write and rap?
You know, I remember putting my first like track on SoundCloud in like 7th grade. So I was like 11 or 12 years old.
Yes.
And then, you know, it wasn't nothing super serious at first. And then by the time I was like 13, maybe 14, is when I met True, Elegant, all that stuff. Met him through my mom. And,
Hell yeah.
And I went to Elegant's wedding, actually. That's one of the first times we met, pretty much. I met her at her house beforehand, but for a very short period of time. And then, yeah, it was that. And she just called up her brother, like, yo, I got this kid. He's super young, but he's super dope, man. And like a week later, he came with a disc of all these beats, man, and we just got to work. It's been fucking 7-8 years now.
That's what's up. Shout out to Elegant Speech for sure. So when would you say that you really started to take your craft more seriously, rapping?
I mean, by the time I met them, like it was serious, you know. Like, I was always serious about it beforehand, but I had never been in a studio. I didn't buy my own beats or make my own beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just very innocent kid trying to rap off of YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
exactly.
as soon as I met them and they put me in front of a real mic and gave me beats that we owned and could profit off of,
beautiful.
It was pretty serious then. So when I was 14 years old and I started performing live then and shit, that's when it was real.
Now, I'm going to go back a little bit to like that first track you dropped in 7th grade. Do you remember the name of it?
Let's see. I don't know if I remember the name, to be honest.
Okay.
I know I deleted it.
Oh my God, yes, because you know my ass was trying to look for it.
Yeah. No, I have it's funny, like, my mom, she's one of my biggest friends, man. She supports a lot, and she's always getting mad because there's a bunch of stuff from when I was younger that's not as professional or that I just don't like that I deleted. And she's like, oh, where'd that go, man? I love that song.
Your mom's a good supporter.
Yeah, no, she's always been there.
That's beautiful. Okay, so like I'm just doing a little history with you. So let's talk about your debut album, Rookie of the Year. Now, what made you step back from this project, and what do you wish you could have done differently?
You know, I don't know. I think that was my first project, like literally the first track that I ever recorded with DVR is on that album and stuff like that. So like, I don't know. I think I was still just new to it all and trying to figure out exactly what I wanted to do, you know? Like, I don't know, the process was just taking a while. And then by the time certain songs sat long enough, like I just wasn't liking them, or even after we mixed it down every which way, it wasn't coming out the way I envisioned. So I don't know. I kind of just took a break, and like halfway through it, that's when I started writing most of like the Couch Sessions mixtape with my boy.
I was just about to ask you about Goonie Tunes.
Yeah. So like I started writing that as I was still finishing my Rookie of the Year album, which that didn't drop till New Year's Day 2016. I probably started that album like November of 2013. It took a minute. And like, I don't know. It was just all new to me. And I felt like I was progressing at such a rapid pace that anytime anything sat for just a couple of weeks, I was just like, scratch it, man.
I love that about you. I feel like we connect on so many levels, especially with that, because I'm the same way. If something sit long enough, I'm not interested in it anymore. You know, it's like, oh, it's old news. Woo, woo. Even if it's, you know what I'm saying, if it's something I did or whatever. So I feel you on that.
There's some stuff I still have that needs to come out that I'm just like,
yeah,
I'm not gonna do it. And then my girl's like, you tripping, bro? You gotta put that one out, you know?
Exactly. So tell me more about the duo Goonie Tunes, you know what I'm saying, how that all came about, and talk about the couch sessions, you feel me?
Goonie Tunes, bro. Yeah, Goonie Tunes is a duo, a collective. Me and my homie TB Trippin'. He's from up here as well, South Lake Tahoe. That's one of my best friends. That's my brother right there. We went to school together. We started. He's basically the only other rapper I knew for the most part up here. It's a small town, man. And we always started writing together since I was in 7th, 8th grade. I met him through a mutual friend I played football with. And then, we were just writing since 7th, 8th grade or whatever. And then, what was it, around freshman year or something is when we actually decided to put out a project, because everything we put out together was just, I don't know, we were proud of it. So we decided to put out that project. And we had the homie Logic One, which I don't know if you know of him. He's from Philly, and then he lived up here for the longest. He's super dope. He did shit with Team Backpack, and he's super, super dope.
Gotta hit him up.
We were lucky enough to connect with him and have him record, mix the whole project, and get the verse on there as well. For a great price. So we nailed all that shit out in just like a couple of months. And we came up with couch sessions because my homie, he used to live right next door. And when we was like 16 or whatever, and our parents didn't let us smoke, that's where we'd go smoke, was right next door at the homies. Underneath the garage, we had a couch. We had the whole setup in there with the speaker and everything.
That's
so
dope.
We just always called it couch sessions because we'd go there, chill, smoke, drink our coffee, freestyle, whatever.
I love that. I could picture the atmosphere. It's like, that's a cool setup right there. I like it.
Yeah, you know, when you're a teenager, you gotta hide from your parents. You're out in the garage smoking.
Exactly. That was a lit spot, though.
Yup.
Okay, so let's get into the music. You dropped an 11-track album this time last year. It's called Smoke and Mirrors, and I must say it was incredible. And I want to discuss some of my favorite songs off the album and play some of your music. Okay?
Hell yeah, thank you.
For sure. All right, so let's discuss the song produced by Lucid called Down to Die. I really like this song because of the fun and diverse beat, and the way you flow is very different and refreshing. So why did you decide to make this your third single to release off the album?
Well, to be honest, it's cool. Lucid, when we made that track, that was my first time meeting him. Like, met him through a mutual friend. He lives down in Gardnerville, in Nevada. And I was living down there at the time. And he kept telling me, yo, I got this producer. He's dope. Which, like, you know, I've heard a million times. And it's like, okay. And
right,
so we go check it out. And he's working on this beat. And he's like, yo, I was working on this one right now. I want to find, like, some trap rapper or whatever, which that's not me, but I could do anything. At least I like to think. So I was like, bro, let's get it right now. So we literally, like, sat there for 6 hours as he was finishing the beat. I was writing the lyrics and so it was cool because he was we were working the beat around my lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was still in the process of making it as I was writing. And yeah, we did all that in one day. And that ended up still being one of my bigger tracks. It was a good collab. But yeah, so I put it out as a single just because I already knew. I liked it a lot, man. It was super different from most stuff I've done. So I figured it would bring enough attention to the album right before it dropped.
It definitely did. The beat stood out too, and like you said, you could tell that you were working over the beat, and the beat was working around you too. And so I could picture you all in the same room, you writing the lyrics and he making the beat. Like, that was, people just have to hear this song to know what we're talking about. You feel me? So,
Right. And then, and it's cool. I feel like we took some chances on it, like with the hook and stuff, like the filters we put over it. There's some people, like I put them into like those music reviews just when people go live on Facebook and stuff, and like a lot of people like it, and then some people have said like, oh man, that hook or that bridge like sounds like your mic fucking broke or some shit. It's like, nah man, that was intentional. At first we were gonna go with just like the deep voice type shit, you know what I'm saying? But then he accidentally threw on what we have on it now. And I was like, hold up, I think you should keep it that way. That shit sounds clean. And it's different from the deep voice that everybody else be using,
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So why don't you do me the honors and the listeners the honors to introduce your song to everybody?
All right. Well, all right. This is Down to Die by Undefined, yours truly, produced by Lucid.
All right, y'all, let's get it.
Come through swagging on them, they're like, who this? Tune in, yeah, you know I got the new shit. Boozes, and you end up on the news, bitch. Drop the body off, then I hit the homie Lucid. Got a couple King Pong, bitch, you know I'm blunted like a game of ping pong. Really isn't nothing, gorilla finger King Kong. Say that you be puffing, I be calling your bluffing, offending y'all with the stuff and I'm gone. I don't even really need my strap, I'm meaning that. I just pay to feed a cat, 2 feet off that, to see my back. The homies who be breathing caps, so see, relax. If I told them we was dying, you would see him laugh. Cause we ain't give a fuck, just wanna see the cash. And probably leave you gas and flee and feed and dash. I gotta flee the gas, I leave you breathing bad. So what you talking about? You know that we be solid like Kobe Bryant. And I see you keep on trying, but can't spit a quarter line. Why? And I'm sure that I be running through your mind. Cause when you wanna work, you always hitting on my line. Why? Like a spider on your shirt, you should knock it off. Throw a slider or a curve, I'm still walking off. Have them try to at the curb, then we jogging off. I'd have seen a lot worse, but it's not enough. They see me, they stop. They see me, they drop. Yeah, they be fiending a lot. They wanna be me, they not. So they hating. They don't wanna see me succeed. 6 speed when I'm running through the 6th street. Hating. Better think before you diss me. Take it too far, I guarantee you'll be kissing. They see me, they stop. They see me, they drop. Yeah, they be fiending a lot. They wanna be me, they not. So they hating. They don't wanna see me succeed. 6 speed when I'm running through the 6th street. Hating. Better think before you diss me. Take it too far, I guarantee you'll be kissing. Yeah, this isn't a joke, I'm really fucking ill. Take a second to smoke and then we're popping pills. I say that shit, but play that shit because I might grab a couple when it's too damn real. But how the fuck am I supposed to cope? I blow some coke and hope to God no overdose. And how the fuck am I supposed to smoke when the weed I grow will leave you in the comatose? And I weed out folks who tryna front. You will run, you should jump, you should duck. Man, you really think I'm fucking around, huh? You so dumb, you a slut. No, I don't give a fuck who really talking topics up in the town. Get 'em. Are you with the shit? Are you down to ride? Are you down to slide? Are you down to die? Are you with the shit? Are you down to ride? Are you down to slide? Are you down to die? Ready to lead his life like Jesus Christ, or would you rather hold your place, huh? Like you could lead a line or even breathe one time, no fuckers up in your face. I'm trying to tell y'all, if you really wasn't ready, then you shouldn't have tried. Yes, I believe you when you tell me that you shit in them lines. I'm in the belly of a Yeti and she's saying she mine. You continue with the yelling while I'm giving the mine. Are you with the shit? Are you down to ride? Are you down to slide? Are you down to die? Are you with the shit? Are you down to ride? Are you down to slide? Are you down to die? Are you with the shit? Are you down to ride? Are you down to slide? Are you down to die? Are you with the shit? Are you down to ride? Are you down to slide?
Alright, y'all. Whoop whoop. That was Down to Die but Undefined. You know what I'm saying, boy?
Hell yeah.
That song is decent, my brother. Decent.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Y'all be sure to check the video to that one too. It's on my website, undefinedtunes.com.
UndefinedTunes.com. Check out the video, you guys. This is third single off the album Smoke and Mirrors. All right. So now the last track on the album is another favorite of mine. It's called Clouds. And all I can say is oxygen and THC.
It's all the same to me.
I mean, this song was definitely a banger. I really enjoyed the West Coast vibe you put into this joint, and I love the hook. Sung by Orbiton Price, like he dope as hell.
Yeah, well, I was telling you about Superhero Life and Katie's or Elegance, brother-in-law. That's him. That's Sean Price is his name.
Cool.
But he don't go by Sean Price for obvious reasons. So
right.
Yeah, Orbiton Price. He is super, super, super ill, bro. Everything I've ever heard from him is gold.
Well, you guys did an amazing job on that track. So,
Thank you.
I mean, tell me, like, what went into the creative process when writing this joint?
Man, I don't know. This one was just, I don't know, it was easy. I had this one. I had this one ready days ago. I just loved, I got the beat from the homie JUB, who was also a part of Superhero Life. Superhero Life was basically his group. He gave me a bunch of beats, and that's basically half of the tracks on Smoke and Mirrors. And once he gave me, like, we were listening, he gave me like 12 beats, but that was the one that I was like, yeah, bro, that's fucking hard, bro. Like, just the whole melody in there and shit. I had that melody in my head for months before I actually wrote the "Where the fuck my lighter? I'm trying to light it, get higher," you know, like that shit, bro. And so, like, I already had the melody. I just had to find the perfect words, man. And like I said, how much I smoke, it wasn't too hard. And yeah, we didn't write it together. I sent him, I had my verses, and then I just sent it over, and then he sent me the hook just over Facebook, and it was ill, man. So went and laid it.
Definitely. All right. So, man, go ahead and introduce this joint to everybody.
All right, this one is Undefined Clouds, featuring Orbitron Price, produced by JUB. Crazy.
Fuck. Ay. Like, where the fuck my lighter? I'm tryna light it, get higher. No liars around the fire. Survivors finally get tired. I'm tryna smoke and kick it. Go get lit, kick, spit it, rip shit, split it this instant. Get lifted, get digits. She just insisted, cause when they smell the weed, they get the instant attitude. Now they calling me up like every afternoon. Fuck it. Afternoon, come drop a sack to you, but back and glued to the couch, packing glue. Steady ashing, dude. Oxygen and THC, it's all the same to me. I do not hide it, plain to see. Have belt and handkerchief. You know why I'm in chief. If we ain't copping, please get your weed up out the roto, laying coppins that we be. Hitting bombs like ripping peace. Writing songs, kill melodies. So what you telling me? You smelling me? So what? It's not a felony. Cause if you ain't heard, this shit be legal in Cali. Plus they also pass the bill out where I grow in the valley. So what?
We got this shit that can free you. That's all that you need to know. Light something, feel view. In shadows we puff and it grows. Yes, them clouds grow bigger. You see me puffing and them clouds get bigger. Hey, yes, them clouds grow bigger. You see me puffing and them clouds get bigger. Hey,
now you getting tired. Goddamn, call on your attire. The stank all in your saliva. Say thank you to your supplier. I'm trying to touch them riches. Just getting biscuits and binges. Just risking to make the ends. Consistently losing friendships. Cause when I'm rolling up, I have to smoke a pack or two. Phone be blowing up. I told them I'll get back to you. But they always faking facts. It's what these actors do. They hats to lose. Head back to snooze. Maybe nap and snooze. What I have to do. Cause all these hollow souls won't help you with nothing. I twisted and get to puffing. Brain absorbing the substance. They tryna clean my kitchen. I ain't order no sponges. And don't be asking for a front. Cause I ain't giving one for nothing. I smoke a blunt every hour. Make the time go slow. And chuck a blunt in the shower. Cause my mind's so cold. I'm missing being the child on my dad's old road. But we are so in it now. Let the dad burn slow.
We got this shit that can that you need to know. Like something feels you. In shadows we puff and it grows. Yes, them clouds grow bigger. You see me puffing and them clouds get bigger. Hey, yes, them clouds grow bigger. You see me puffing and them clouds get bigger. Hey.
Alright, y'all. You know that was fire right there. You know what I'm saying? Clouds and shit. Feel me by Undefined and Orbiting Price. Yes. Love that joint. Love that joint. Huh?
Thank you. I said love. Thank you.
For sure. For sure. So moving right along, another one of my favorite joints off this album is called Be Honest. First of all, I love the title, and I love the beat, the sound, and the flow. And it really, you know, for me, it really tells like a story of like living real life in this fucked up world, you know what I'm saying? Working your hardest just so you can generate paycheck to paycheck. And throughout it all, you're fighting to make a difference because, look, you're still alive. And that's what I got out this track, you know what I'm saying? So what experience helped you develop this song? Because I think it's mad relatable.
I mean, I wouldn't say anything in particular. I just feel like I've been in I'm not going to sit here like sob story. Like there's a lot of people that got it harder than me, but same time, I've been through a lot of stuff at a young age that I feel like I had to mature quickly, at a faster pace, and just figure out life and just have to fucking, I don't know, it's hard to explain, man, but it's the same stuff everybody goes through. And I was just trying to find a way to get my feelings onto paper, which is really, really hard to do, even if it seems like I did it. It's never really to the extent I wanted, you know?
Yes. Yes.
And yeah, it's just like describing basically what shit that everybody goes through. How just, the basic struggles.
Yep.
I know I didn't do a good job of explaining that shit, but it's hard, man. Like,
the song explains it, though. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, it's just a question that I wanted you to answer, but the answer is in the lyrics. The answer is in the song.
Right. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just a combo of everything I've been through, everything I've learned, growing up and having to grow up early. Like I moved out when I was just turned 17. I graduated right after I turned 17. So I've been doing my thing for a minute. So that was just fucking a little bit after I wrote that, probably a year or two after moving out and shit, and just needed to get some shit off my chest.
Yeah, you were venting on the track, definitely. Well, why don't you introduce this song to everybody too? So you guys out there, y'all can feel what I'm saying about the relatability of this song. You know, everybody's gonna be like, hell yeah, I've been through that. I know what he's talking about. You feel me? So yeah, introduce the song, man.
Yeah, this is Be Honest, produced by Kale Spina. My bad.
My bad. Shout out to Kale Spina for sure. Let's get it.
Find a way out. I keep it cool under pressure. When I'm alone is when I shout to the heavens or the sky. I don't even know what exists, so I stay true to myself. There's only one life to live, so I do all that I can to be certain there's no regret. And I'm busting my ass just to get to this worthless check. Barely buy me no food and damn sure won't pay deposits. So I'm living in hotels instead of draining my pockets. I'm far from perfect, but I'm far from the worst. And everything I try to do, it always all goes the worst possible route it could choose. I guess I'm shouting at you. I'd rather go in at the door with the shot of your tool before I beg you chumps for help. My family go through hell for me. That's why I wanna see them eating well and living healthfully. You wouldn't get no help from me, cause I could barely help myself. Weed and six don't help my wallet, but I couldn't help myself to find a temporary outlet. We be out here fighting with the world, but I ain't too good at jousting. How this bout thing gonna rip a beat apart, but he isn't getting paid. Don't you see that this is hard? And you can call me Mr. Ross, cause I get happy with the trees. You'll probably try to judge, but don't know half of what you see. You will have to come and see how we deliver. You shiver, I ain't asking for a full dinner, just barely a sliver. Mister for me to go and get started. The time to get some starving. I ain't sitting on my ass like an EBT department. Me and TBT retarded. When we see a beat, we sort of started with the highest dreams. Rap will get us to the shorties, but really, I'm starting to doubt it. But I know that in my head it's gonna be harder without it. I know my thoughts will be drowning, but it's too much up on my plate, yeah. And I can eat a lot, rappers be tasting like a steak, cause don't know what you've been told. That right ain't easy on my road. That right, sometimes it gets too cold. I feel no will to go, but I'm lying to myself, let's be honest. Y'all none of this shit is beyond us. Don't believe this, some of my homies in the projects. You won't be bleeding, I mean it's just trust the process. Like we in Philly, my mans, you know what the deal is. Trying to make it out and prosper, yo, please tell me you feeling this. It isn't just this country, yo, this whole world is full of shit. They gon' do what they want, it doesn't matter if you film the pigs. Doesn't matter if you black, don't matter if you white, we still always gonna be a part of that 99. While the other 1% is always up in that percentage. No humanity in this, I'm taking up as they invented just to try to get away. I can't figure this out, it's all I think about. And now I'm lit as hell, but now I'm about to make a difference. This shit fitting me well. You thought that I was quitting shit, well I ain't deader in hell, you bitch. Don't know what you've been told. It ain't easy on my road. Ain't right, sometimes it gets too cold. I feel no will to go.
Alright, y'all. That was Be Honest by Undefined off Smoke and Mirrors. If y'all like that joint, go check my brother out for real. UndefinedTunes.com. Alright?
Thank you. Oh
yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. So like now before we get out of here, I had some fun questions for you. So are you ready?
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Alright. Yo, you gotta tell me who the hell is Tyler James and why did you diss this man in front of 17,000 people?
Oh shit. Okay, so I don't want to harp on this too much, but this was back in the day. I actually knew this kid. He grew up here in Tahoe with us. He ended up moving out to Reno, yada, yada, yada. I found out he was making tracks around like my junior, senior year. And I heard him. And they weren't bad, you know? Like compared to a lot of the local kids out here that was just riding the wave, you know? I was like, this dude got potential. And he was getting mad views though. Like even his first post, thousands of views, man. And you know, he's a popular kid at his school, fucking star running back and shit. And so I was like, damn, bro, if we were to work together, because we got a lot of mutual friends who used to play sports together and shit. But they never really listened to my stuff, all the jocks at my school. And I was like, oh, this would be perfect to bridge the gap, man. Like, let's do a track. And he just ignored me, which is like, whatever, bro. I hit him up again like a month or two later, and he just ignored me, which is like, all right, bro. Like, I don't know. I feel like you could just tell me no. I'm a man, you know, I ain't gonna hurt my feelings. Mm-hmm. But to just like act like I ain't worth your time when, in my opinion, I feel like I'd fucking eat you.
Hell yeah.
You know, so that's when I just did that shit. I normally don't like to throw the first punch, but I was like, fuck it, bro. I'm gonna get this man's plays for real.
Hell yeah.
And I did, and I ain't gonna say how, but I do my research when I do diss people. I feel like you can't really, when it comes to a diss track, not a lot of people can fuck with me.
Damn.
And part of that is because I do a lot of research, man. I'm gonna find out shit that you didn't think I could find out.
That's right. Love that. I love it. So, like, now once you quote unquote got his attention, feel me? What he do? Mm-hmm. Like, did he respond to the diss? Because if somebody dissing me on the track, I'm about to diss them back. Feel me?
That's what the fuck I'm saying, yo. But no, he didn't say nothing. A bunch of his homies were mad on Twitter and shit. And that was basically it, you know, like he came up here because we're still in high school, so he came up a couple weeks later and he came up to our prom or some shit, which I didn't go to. But I heard he was telling everybody there, like, oh, I'm gonna go find Chaz. So I'm like, all right, bro, well, it's Tahoe, like, I'm not hard to find. Just ask anybody on the football team, will take you to my crib, bro. But yeah, no, nothing came of it. He never said shit. There was one track he put out where, like, I didn't even notice the first time hearing it until somebody sent it to me. It was like, was he fucking, like, throwing shade? And I had to go re-listen, and it was like, there was like one or two lines where he was throwing shade, but it was just weak, man. That was it.
That's crazy. Like, I'm telling you, you took the time out to write a whole entire song about me, whether you dissing me or whatever. Like, and then I'm gonna be weak about it and just like throw like stones and hide my hands in another song that ain't even centered around you or centered around what you said about me. That's what's stupid or whatever.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's not like it took a whole lot of time for me to write that shit. It's not like I went super far out of my way to, like I said, I did do my research and shit, but once I had all that, it just came quickly.
Love it. Okay, cool. Okay, so who is your dream collaboration with? Like, what artists would you really want to collaborate with at this point?
That's hard, man. Like I said, I fuck with a lot of people. Obviously, I mean, if it could be any one person, I guess the obvious answer would be Eminem. But like,
yeah,
I don't know. I've always wanted to work with Chris Calico. I feel like that'd be a fucking ill collab, having him on a hook.
Ooh, who is he? He sound good.
You don't know Chris Calico? I know you do, man. Tech Nine, that's his right hand man, does all his hooks. Fucking basically his hype man. Fucking dude with vitiligo. You never seen that fool?
I know who Tech Nine is, so I guess I do know who he is.
I'm sure you do. Any of Tech Nine's biggest tracks, man, Chris is on the hook.
Cool.
Even if it doesn't say it.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, so what's next for Undefined and the next upcoming months of 2020?
Well, I don't know. It's a little different now. We have plans of moving around and doing some shows and whatnot. But regardless, we got this Double Vision Records album coming out at some point. I don't want to give a date yet, but that's coming out this year for sure.
Cool.
And then me and the homie Tipsy, which if you haven't checked him out, I would recommend doing that. He's super dope.
Okay.
Me and him, we have a project, like a little EP coming out. I don't want to give a date on that either, but that should be really, really soon.
Okay.
Within a few weeks. Called Reliability, which I don't know if you've ever heard of this rapper Prof. He's from Minneapolis. Super different, super unique. Fucking, he has this album called Liability, and on every album, his beats are just fucking insane, man. They're just super unique. They're dope. But specifically that Liability album, we liked a lot of the beats, so we are basically remixing like 6 of the beats, but totally different hooks, totally different content in each of the tracks, and we're just calling it Reliability.
I like that.
So it's gonna be like 6 tracks using those same beats, and we're not gonna profit off of it. It's gonna be like mixtape style, but it's a super dope project, man.
It sounds super dope. I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, me and Tipsy we have fairly similar styles, but different enough because there's like a 13-year age gap between us, so it's still different enough. But yeah, it's gonna be dope, man. He just got on with Double Vision Records like last year at some point, so this is gonna be one of his first releases under us.
Damn! Congratulations, that's dope.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm super pumped for that one.
Yeah, you should be, for real. All right. So thank you so much, Undefined, for coming on the show and blessing the mic today. I really enjoyed your company, so to speak, and the questions that you answered, the music. I loved all that. So thank you.
Well, thank you, and thank you for letting me talk my ass off to your listeners and get my word out there.
For sure. And thank you all to all the listeners out there who tune in each and every weekend for the hottest artists in music history. A special thank you to all the donors of Speak Your Mind Radio, because without you guys, the show could not go on. It's kind of like a car with no gas in it, if you know what I mean. And if you would like to leave a donation for Speak Your Mind Radio, you can PayPal me at Miss Hip Hop 2020. That's M as in man, Z as in zebra, Hip Hop 2020. Buy me a cup of coffee if you enjoyed today's show. And thank you for tuning in, and see you all next week. Peace out and bless up, and stay safe out in these streets, and keep your ass in the house because of coronavirus.
Yo, word, bro.
All right, check you guys out. Peace.